All right. Welcome back to another Summer Dads podcast. A little, what did you say, 3-month hiatus?
Yep.
It is what it is, but, we're back after it. Today I'm joined by...
Ethal.
Yep. He is, not Mike. Mike has gone off to college. He's grown up all now, He's a big boy. So, good luck to him. But, we're going to keep him in the spirits as we keep this going on. We'll probably get him on like a Zoom call as we're doing this. Not tonight, but just in future pods. That was not right. But so we're just gonna jump right out the gate with it. So we decided to ask you guys, give us some questions or things you want to know. Even though we only have half the Summer Dads, we do have someone who is part of it. He's essentially the child in our posts. But yeah, so we're just gonna start from the beginning. This one is from Lily, aka Lilith. She said, this one is, how much does everyone miss Karen? Which is Lily's.
Mm-hmm.
Karen Mitchell Vance is her official title. So you want to start us off?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta eat your
Cucumber.
white shaft of whatever.
Cucumber.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's safe to say that everyone misses Karen.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been it's always fun to have Karen around. What do you gotta say?
Yeah, I think everyone obviously misses Karen, but it is a little awkward between Karen.
Well, that's not
and,
really Karen's
Mike.
fault. That's really
No.
just Mike's fault.
Yep.
It is what it is. But it's just how it is sometimes. Lily also said, when is Karen gonna get introduced? Whenever. She also said, can I be a guest on the pod? Of course. We can film sometime next week. You can come through, we can film. Just hit me up. We'll get after it. We'll figure out something that works and we can get all three of us on here. We'll get Karen formally introduced in a proper way. Another question is, favorite lawn game? What's your favorite lawn game?
I really like horseshoes. I think that's kind of a classic.
You like slinging them things?
Yep.
Alright, fair enough. It's a tricky game.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about putting it on a pole, I'd say my favorite lawn game is probably cornhole. I can get down with some bags, I'm kind of nice with it, but you got a drink in your hand, you just catching a little vibe, tossing some bags. I'd say that's probably what mine is. Our next question is favorite sport. What is your favorite sport?
Definitely gotta go with, lacrosse or hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Love the action, especially in hockey.
Yeah.
I remember we had a bunch of hockey sticks, had some rollerblades. We were getting it on in the garage some nights, but
True.
we're all grown up, things gotta change.
We all got responsibilities now.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'd say my favorite sport's probably badminton. Shit's intense. I don't know if you've ever seen it at the professional level, but those dudes go all out.
They do.
It takes a lot of dedication. It's probably one of the hardest sports I've ever seen,
When I play, it's
Yeah.
a sweat
I
fest.
burn at least 1,500 calories when I play an hour game of badminton. I'm just dying, diving for it and laying out and just, getting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next question. What is your favorite part of being a dad? Alright, okay. So you're not really dad, but, I'll start this one. If you have anything to throw in, you can. I might answer this one for Mike as well. I think my favorite part is, you know, just being there for the little ones, you know, being a support system, you know, bullying them when they need it, you know, coaching them when they need it, you know, but at the end of the day, just being a little kid with them. That's all it's all about. I think Mike would probably say similar things. You know, Mike's one with him, you know. He is a child, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, do you have any input on that one?
I mean, not really. I've kind of grown used to Mike bullying me as the youngest. But yeah, I think that's about it. Kind of teaches me manners, if you know what I mean. It's definitely on a level of where kind of just teaches you to be strong, you know?
Okay, that's pretty deep. This one is from Angie. Angie says, not a question, but remind Angie about our wedding tomorrow. So Angie, don't forget about the wedding tomorrow, even though this video will probably be up tomorrow or Wednesday. But yeah, don't forget. Otherwise, I don't know.
Did you? I didn't know.
I don't know. I think someone's getting married, but I'm not
getting
real
married.
sure. That's Lily's question that I already asked. Shout out Lily. So this one's from Emma Keeney. She said, "How is quarantine?" You want to start us off on that one?
Quarantine's been nice. I mean, it's kind of nice to just get away from everyone. But there's definitely a level where it's kind of, you get bored a little fast.
Facts.
Unless you have something to do that will keep you productive for a while, it gets a little boring.
True, like tax fraud.
Yeah. I don't know how that works, but
that's what I've been working on this quarantine. You know, just getting after it. It's been my new hobby I picked up. No, but I mean, for real, like, quarantine's been chill. At first it was cool, and then it got to a point where it's like negatively fun. But overall, it's kind of like gone back somewhat normal to where we can kind of go do some things now. So it's made it a little less brutal. But overall, it's just, I'm gonna skip this ad in a hot minute. But I mean, quarantine hasn't been too bad. Just doing anything you can to stay busy, like tax fraud. That's what I've been after, but to each their own, you know.
Yep.
Different strokes for different folks, Steve.
With the quarantine, I've been hoping for a little more stuff. I always have a certain thought of how I'm going to see things, but they never turn out the same. With quarantine, I thought the streets were going to be dead. I thought...
She belongs to the streets!
She does. I thought you wouldn't see any cars. I thought it'd always be gray sky. You see trash flying through the air. I thought it'd be like that, but yeah, like a ghost town, but wasn't like that at all, which shocked me a little bit. I thought people would take it more seriously, but
yeah,
it's whatever.
I mean, with the quarantine, I feel like it's been a perfect opportunity to come out of it with like either like a new hobby or a new goal in like life, just in general, of like something you want to do or something. I know like I've done that. I think a lot of people have. I mean, obviously there's certain people that haven't done that, you know, to each their own, but I feel like if you're not taking advantage of this time, then you're kind of wasting this time. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. This one's from Jill Head. This one is debate about about best pasta shapes. So I'm gonna go ahead and say probably penne pasta is probably my go-to.
I would honestly say...
I feel like you're a shells guy.
I'm a shells guy, but I
You're
also just like... I love the shape of Chef Boyardee's ravioli. I just love the little...
Okay, well that's... Yeah.
Kind of perfect it is.
Yeah.
It
is a processed food, so
delicacy.
it makes sense why it's perfect.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of a little delicacy.
Yeah.
Kind of coats your palate a little bit.
Coats your palate, huh?
Not SpaghettiOs though.
Dude,
those are-
SpaghettiOs with meatballs. Ooh, sheesh. Those things go crazy. But no, I think penne is like you can cook it with Alfredo. You can cook it with like more of like a cheddar cheese. You can cook it with chicken. You can cook it with beef. I mean, I think it's personally like one of the go-tos. You can cook it with sausage. How much can you cook ravioli with? You gonna cook ravioli with like chicken, like
No.
mixed in with it?
Mm.
Yeah, I rest my case. Moving on to X.Dia Cameron. I think that's pronounced right. I hope it is. I'm sorry if it's not. This is, where is a place that you always wanted to go but is too expensive?
There's quite a few places that I've wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
Universal Studios has always been a pretty cool place that I think would be awesome to go to. Just kind of amusement parks, but they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, they are. I would say for me, it's probably like, I don't know. I think Australia is probably like the one place that, like, money aside, I would go. I mean, Europe's like, I would like to go there as well, but I mean, I feel like it's a lot more attainable than like Australia is. But both those places, like Europe and Australia, are probably like the two places for me that's like, obviously I just graduated college, so it's like, it's a little expensive for me, but both those places are definitely places on, that I would love to travel to. But yeah, I think that's probably my go-to.
I think also Guam, if we're talking about like land-wise, definitely Guam.
You gonna go to water places? You're just gonna go chill in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean?
Yep.
All right.
I mean,
Go
I think
catch you your own island for the one time
Yep.
for the culture.
Yep.
All right, I respect it. This one's from vintage.cherryx. Said, if you have a bucket list, what is one thing you want to do first?
One thing I want to do first.
What is one thing you want to do first?
I mean, I've always wanted to just kind of, in the wintertime when it's icy or snowy out, get a truck, just kind of hook a sled on the back, just let that thing ride down a country road.
Okay. That's on your bucket list?
That's on the bucket list.
You don't have anything else? That's just the one thing?
That's kind of the main top
That's the
thing.
number one?
That's
All
the
right.
number one.
That's the first thing you're getting after?
Or skydiving.
Skydive. See, I would not skydive. That's my one thing. I don't like falling from heights. I would not jump out of a plane.
I would skydive without a parachute, but I need to land on a trampoline. If I don't,
think
I'm
that's
not
how
doing
it works. I don't think that's how it works.
It's gonna be how it works for me.
I don't know if you're gonna find a trampoline that's gonna make that work for you, my guy.
Probably not, but I'm good.
For me, I think it's probably, I don't know, it's a mix between like traveling to like Europe and Australia, but probably I think the one thing I've always wanted to do is go swimming with like a great white shark in like a cage or like cageless. I think that would be like super dope.
Cage diving.
I think that'd be really cool. Sharks have always been my favorite animal, so like that's probably like a thing on my bucket list that I would like right out of the gate do. Like whether I'd probably start in a cage and then like work up to like cageless with like a great white, just because obviously they're a great white shark for a reason. But I feel like that's probably what I would do. Obviously traveling, like, yeah, it's technically on a bucket list, but I feel like that's a little more attainable than like swimming with a great white shark.
Yeah.
So
I
that's probably mine.
Another one of mine is to like kind of hold a koala.
Okay.
Those things are a little delicacy, I think, made by Mother Nature. They're just so.
But they're not bears, you know that, right?
Shaped, you know.
They're not bears, you know that, right?
What?
Yeah, they don't have the qualifications.
Ah, good one.
You're
Good
welcome
one.
for that one.
Good one.
So, I mean, that's all the questions we got. I appreciate the questions. Feel free to send us more. We're probably gonna try to film another podcast, which sounds like we're gonna try to have Lily on as guest, aka Karen. So yeah, I mean, feel free to send us questions between now and next week. We'll do a little another ask us questions type thing, so you can send us some stuff. But yeah, don't hold back. Let us hear it. Just a couple dads, getting after it. That's all it's all about.
Yep.
So, you ready?